listening or looking at like my first L.I.F.E TV show, and I'm here with Allison, and we were here today for a workshop event, and so we had some downtime, and so I thought it would be great to take a moment and speak with her. She's a phenomenal woman who is a serial entrepreneur doing some amazing things, and the conversation that we were having was so gravitating that I thought it would be befitting to share her stories with every one of you, because I'm sure the information that she's talking about and sharing is something that somebody else would out there in our viewing world would be interested in knowing about, and then we can share her information of how you can reach out to her and get some coaching, or she can help you. But I do this show so that you can have the resources and the information. So welcome.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. So we're just having girls chat. And as we were speaking, you were saying earlier that you're a serial entrepreneur.
I am. So the first thing that I got into, so jobs have never seemed safe to me.
Right.
I mean, safe, secure job. Can you say downsize? Can you say right size?
Right. Right. You're basically at somebody else's mercy.
Yep.
And the person who runs the job, the organization or whatever. So why not take control of your destiny?
You're working for someone else's dream. Your upside is whatever they say, not what you say, and that does not seem safe or secure to me. So the first thing that I started with was things that I could do while I was in a job.
Okay.
And one of those I'm still doing. So I'm still doing a network marketing company called Isogenics. So that's one of my foods, baseline foods, and I also market it with my colleague, George Petrotroni.
And Isogenics, just to be clear, is a direct sales company.
Yes.
And for those of you who don't know, please look at the IRS code about direct sales. It's a phenomenal opportunity for anyone who's looking to have secondary income, heck, even first income. The person-to-person direct sales business is booming. So,
yeah, it's one of the hugest businesses out there, and the thing that's brilliant about it is that if you're in a job and you're looking to create a secondary stream of income and create a bridge that can potentially get you out of your job at some point, it's brilliant because you can do it at the same time. The other thing is, from a tax perspective, if you have a secondary business, so that can be direct sales, that could be an online business, that could be all kinds of different things that are available to us. Like, there's more opportunity than there's ever been on the planet before, ever.
correct. I mean, with the internet, I mean, you have mass opportunity to touch people in a matter of seconds globally. You don't have to get on a plane. You're not waiting for a train, bus, car. It's just a matter of a click. Click, shop, send, and that's it.
Yeah, so all you have to find is, who is your community? Who are the people that you want to serve with your passion or your pain? That's really where we find it.
Right.
And so my second business, and the business that I do most of the time, is I do Affluence Code consulting.
Okay.
So let me explain.
Well, yeah. When you say the affluence, I get when I hear code, I'm like HTML or something.
Yep.
So, okay.
No, this is more along the line of color code, abundance code, things like that. The reason I chose Affluence Code is that a code can be unlocked, opened.
Okay.
Anyone can learn their code,
Okay.
and anyone can have affluence. So my definition of affluence is a little bit different from everybody else's. Affluence is life without struggle.
Okay.
So any other experience indicates an affluence gap.
Okay.
These gaps include money, but they also include relationships, time, struggles with business or career, and health.
Okay.
Okay, so basically all of life.
Gotcha.
If the experience is one of struggle, then there's some gap. There's just something that's not working.
Okay. And what you're doing is great, because I think we're in a season of mindfulness. I've followed Wayne Dyer and Les Brown and all these gurus, and all I hear are people talking about living the purpose-driven life and doing what you feel the passion, your calling, and that definitely ties into what you have going on. how did you figure it out for yourself that this is something that you wanted to do, going from a traditional job into your own business? Yes, you didn't want to be identified with that job, but something happened where you had your aha moment.
So I grew up actually wealthy. I grew up on Park Avenue in New York City. My dad was an investment banker.
Okay.
And so we literally rubbed shoulders with millionaires.
Okay.
Young John Kennedy used to crash my parties.
Okay.
Little name drop there.
All right.
And I met Kissinger in the elevator.
Okay.
So that's kind of the life I knew. The thing that was really peculiar about it is that I did not know that there was any other world for a long time.
Okay.
So when I was 15, I met a guy who's the smartest guy, to this day, the smartest guy I know. He graduated Harvard, summa cum laude, 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talk about smart.
Seriously smart.
Okay.
And he now has a school. He's the principal of a school in East Harlem. Still a friend.
Okay.
And he showed me this world that I had never known.
Mm-hmm.
And he grew up in East Harlem.
Okay.
And his mom was African American and his dad was white.
Okay.
And he was born in 1959. So this was not common at that time.
Mm-hmm.
This was really unusual. And he showed me that there was this whole world of incredibly smart people with really amazing ideas who were not being listened to because they didn't have the secrets to wealth,
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
And that it was a matter of mindset and skill sets. So then I started this hunt to figure out, okay, well, what is it specifically that makes some people see their world as full of possibilities and others see their world as narrow, a matter of luck or circumstance.
Okay.
Because if you change that, you change everything.
Okay.
And that's what I started doing. So, yeah.
So your luck turned into circumstances that have been extremely incredible for you, that has generated a nice life.
A nice life. Yeah.
And comfortable. That's awesome, though.
Yeah. And I've discovered this wild affluence wheel diagnostic
Okay.
that I'll tell you about briefly because
Okay.
it's so cool.
Okay. Please do.
So there are 3 lenses that every single person on the planet lives through
Okay.
in some order. This is the way that they see, this is how they are, who they are, and how they most easily do their work and make money.
Okay.
First lens is purpose. People who are primarily purpose lens people, when their work is going well, they thrive.
Okay.
Second lens is love. Love people are all about their one-on-one connections. And the third lens is charity. Those people are all about their community. They see the world as an ecosystem.
Okay.
When you know who you are through these lenses, you'll know why strategies work or don't work for you, infallibly.
Okay. Now, are these lenses then? Do you pick one, or is it about finding how to fine-tune it so they're all in alignment?
It's figuring out who you are,
Okay.
what is your particular order of lenses, and then being able to use the lenses to take different perspectives on each thing.
Okay.
So the work lens is like, what is the work I'm doing, and how am I going to deliver it, and how am I going to get paid for it?
Okay.
That's like the work lens.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's got all of them, so you can use all of them for your profit and your purpose and your passion. Love is one-on-one connection. That's what is who's your marketplace, who are you talking to, who are the people, and what kind of customer service experience do you want to deliver?
Mm-hmm.
And love people tend to give like awesome customer service.
Okay.
And charity is, what's the ecosystem? Like, how does your world all fit together? What's your community in business? What's your community in life? Who serves who?
Mm-hmm.
So people who have a primary charity lens, they'll look first to, how does my whole community serve each other? Who do I need to pull in who will help the community go higher?
Okay.
And each of those you can leverage for your own benefit. So those are the opportunities, and then there are also challenges for each lens.
And so I take it that with your business, at the Affluence Code,
Mm-hmm.
this is a particular model that you teach?
Yes.
Okay. And so for someone who's interested in working with you to understand themselves and how they relate to others and getting their businesses out there, take me on a quick step-by-step play of what do you do, how do you lay out the game plan?
So what I do first, very often people come to me and they get a little affluence discovery call. And I was doing them complimentary, but then I got completely overwhelmed with people wanting them, so I now charge for them.
Okay.
So just upfront disclosure.
Okay.
So very often people come in that way, and one of those calls, what I do is I help them identify what their configuration is, and I typically will give them the pros and cons of each lens and some strategic action steps that they can take to move themselves higher in whatever they want. Like sometimes it's health, sometimes it's business, sometimes it's relationships. It really varies.
Interesting. Oh, I'm gonna have to check you out offline. I'm curious now. I mean, I sometimes, we think that we know
Yep.
it all, but I only know what I know, and it's only gotten me to this point. There's always room to go further, so you have to be connected with other people that can help bring you to the next step, and I'm really loving what you're saying. So if anybody wanted to work with you, how would they go about getting in touch with you? What's your website, email?
So they should go to theaffluencecode.com,
Okay.
and my email is concierge@theaffluencecode.com.
Awesome. Now, is there a book coming out?
There is. It's called Unlock the Affluence Code.
Mm-hmm.
Step into the time, money, and freedom. Time, money, and freedom you desire.
Awesome. We'll be looking for the book. Not to mention, we will be hosting the book as well when you have your book launch. We'll definitely be back and sharing that with our listening viewers. Thank you so much, Alison. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. This is DeZonie on L.I.F.E. TV. Check you later.